Finally cooling down in the shop after almost 4 weeks of 97 degree plus temperatures. It's now 76 in the shop. Life, again, I can come out and play. Reshooting this opening here, lesson learned: do not complete a video and say done before you've completely finished all of your research. So the message I originally gave in this opening is not what I want to express. So to back up a bit, some time ago I made a video on this face mill with the rhombus kind of shaped inserts. Came off a new egg. It was some $25. Made my own arbor for it. Came with 10 inserts, and in that video I showed the finish on aluminum of the inserts that came with it, and it was the worst finish you could possibly imagine. So I shelved it for a while, and then sometime later a viewer left a comment that I don't know where he got his, but he wound up with the exact same face mill with the same inserts, I'm guessing, but his comment was, yes, he's getting an absolutely terrible finish also, but he was willing to throw another $10, $15 at it, and he was buying some different inserts off Banggood that said they were for aluminum. Not too much time, whatever, later, he did reply back to me. He had said he'd let me know how it comes out, and he said, Dave, go get these inserts. The finish is day and night difference. So I did go on Banggood. I ordered the inserts, and thank you very much. This is now a very useful tool. I like this face mill. I'm using it a lot on aluminum when I have to remove a lot of material, or even a little bit, but it's been a blast to use. So with all of the round insert work that I've been doing here in the finishes, I decided to go on Banggood and get this guy. It uses round inserts. They're huge. They're 10 millimeters. I was surprised. You'll see it in the upcoming clip. But what to say, these guys are not meant for aluminum. So despite what I say here in these clips coming up, I did do more playing with it, and they're giving me a really bad finish like the original rhombus ones did. I have just ordered off of eBay some inserts that say they're for aluminum round that'll fit it. So, and there's links all over in the description for all the pieces. I mean, this was $25. This whole thing with the arbor was $52, and these 10 inserts, which are good on steel, and at the very end I'll show you running it on, I'll put it back in the mill and run it on some steel. It came with the arbor. In the description you can get the head only for, I think it was $16, and then in the description of the whole thing you'll see these inserts, what this came with, if you want to run it on 1018. I haven't tried it on anything else, and I'm not going to give the link to the aluminum ones yet because I haven't gotten them and I don't know what they're going to do, but you can get the head only. It's like $16. The inserts I just bought were $11 or $12. These inserts are $6 off of Banggood, and I would not get the arbor because it's big. And in the video, it's bottoming out in the collet. This is huge, and to make them, this one, I don't even have the face on this thing. I just turned this diameter, and parted it. And the thing is, if you want to make one, don't take it out of the chuck. You got to make it all in one pass, or whatever you want to call it. This diameter and that face to this. You don't want any run out. But then also, the second you stick in an ER32 collet, you're going to get this number, and you might even get wobble. I don't know. But I know there is some run out in this direction. So, so what? I'm going to show receiving this guy. I'm going to show some playing with it on the granite surface here, and then some machining it on aluminum. And then at the end, I'm going to add on doing some 1018. And pretty good. So am I happy with it? For the price, yeah, if you were to order just this and inserts or whatever, yeah, for the price tag, it's pretty darn good. So yeah, I'm going to use that on aluminum, and then every time I need to make some insert holder or something where I got to turn down 1/2 inch to 3/8, this would be great. I'm sure there's other applications where I'd use it for or whatever. So hope you guys enjoy the video, and see you next Friday. Absolutely amazed on this one. Ordered a long time ago. Came from China. Tracking number. Next thing I know, it took weeks for it to get to Belgium. Sat in Belgium for weeks. Then it went to New York. Then Connecticut. All over the place. So I'm not sure whether China is trying to get around tariffs, but it actually says BP Post. There's nothing here that really indicates this came from China. For custom, it says you can open it if you want. It's a lathe tool, which it's not, but gross weight, I can't read half of it, but wow. So, finally got here, regular postal service, which of course takes forever. Hey, inserts. Ooh, crazy, yeah. So, yeah, you've seen the face mill that I used. Boy, these inserts are huge. Seen the face mill that I've used, which has got those kind of rectangular inserts. These suckers sharp. Packages are always difficult to open. Well, yeah, they feel kind of sharp, and they look flat too. Now I think I can see some relief in them, so hopefully there's relief. This probably is the face mill. Yep. More fancy containers. Look at this. Alright. Yeah, a little greasy. This is going to be fun to play with, let me tell you. Let me get it out. I need a paper towel, a couple of them here. How do you get it out? Does it open up? Yeah. Dump it. It doesn't seem like it's greasy. The package is greasy. Oh, where's the chair? So, wait. Yeah, it's not really greasy at all. Wow, that's crazy looking, huh? So this will be interesting. This should be the arbor. Oh, you just pull on it, huh? This one I know is going to be greasy. Excuse me. Wow. More to finish on this thing, huh? Straight shank, so I can put it in a collet. I should have very little run out with it. So I'm going to have to play with this on the granite block, granite plate, to see what this thing is. But I'm sure, what an incredible finish, let me tell you. So I'm hoping this is going to be a nicer finish since it's round inserts. How do you get that out? Boy, this is a gorgeous finish. Wish I could buy just this alone for the other face mill. But usually they're just way too expensive, or they're different tapers, you know, R8s and things like that. Oh. Sure that goes right on there, huh? Ooh. Yeah, that's, ow, that's a tight fit. Is that going to go on? Well, I guess I'm not going to do it yet, but boy, is that an incredibly tight fit. So, check it out on the granite plate. Yeah, this is crazy looking at this thing. Their one wrench fits them all, but I'm realizing there's two things to lock these guys down. That's like, wow. I should probably use one of my regular wrenches that would fit this. This is going to be a while. Can't even get in there, huh? Come on, you can come out. Boy, that's one big screw, let me tell you. It's clean. Alright, let's see what one does, huh? Grab one, put them over there. Where was it? Here. Kind of fits right in there, huh? Be interesting to see what the run out is or whatever on these things. Here, oh, carefully get it in there. Yep, it's going to be a pain. There, no, yep. Alright. Moves around. I guess you push it back. Who knows? Why not? And you're supposed to swing this around, I guess. Because where are the other ones? Two sides, huh? One side points down. Yeah, one side's got, this has got a bigger bottom face to it. This is more of a point. Yeah, so I guess it goes this way, huh? Wow, that's crazy why they gotta have the second one on there. Just kind of snug it up, I guess. Yeah, that's a sharp edge. Alright, well, let me get them all in there and then go over to the inspection area. I was just kind of messing around with this thing off camera. First thing is I had this piece on the bottom of the dial indicator, and I think everybody has probably seen these cheap sets. Turns out the bottom of this is not flat at all. It's quite a few thousandths off because what was I doing? I had it this way, and yeah, I was checking this surface here out, and as I walked from side to side, it was moving all over the place, which told me that was off. So I put this one on there, and it is surprising. Sitting this way, every time I go for the high spot, oh, this is the one that was slightly off, right? Yeah, it's up one. Up without. All the other three were right on zero. You move it, pretty much so on zero. So all three of them are perfect. They're right on zero. One is up a thou. But I was messing around with it this way. Oh, also, this, when I had it all put together and locked down, I put it on the other granite plate, which I know is like really high grade, and it was rocking. So I figured, okay, I'm just going to loosen all the inserts and do it like I did the other one. But as soon as I loosened the second lockdown piece, it didn't rock anymore. Turns out one of them, I forgot which one of them, if you tighten it up, it starts rocking. The other ones don't. But then, so okay, I've got it this way. It's not rocking, it's rock solid, and I started playing with it here. I guess, let me get it up on zero here. Or close to. There we go. Zero it out. I'm at an angle so I can't tell, but I'm just walking it all the way around and it's like perfect. It doesn't really move. So this is wild. That was up about a half thou. No, that's up a thou. So okay, I take it back. What happens if I go back and forth? Yeah, it's up a thou. So whew, I don't know whether I really want to bother checking the heck out of this thing, because I'm thinking probably I'm not gonna be able to correct it even if I do find something off. So I guess I'm just gonna put the arbor in there because I know I've got my mill tilted anyway. I just want to see what the finish is going to be like on this thing. So let me get it put together. Actually, I should probably check this arbor out. So let me just do that off camera. Hopefully I have this in a good spot here where you can kind of see the finish. I have no clue what this is going to do. So undo the spindle lock. Yeah. On some parallels, but this was a test piece, so it's got paint all over it. I guess you put it like about center. Move it down, and lock it in place. Take it off. Whoop. So, a little power. Scary what this is going to do, huh? Alright, started slow. Interesting, alright. I guess you go to maximum RPM, I don't know. Oh, it's bottoming out in the ER32 collet, so I can't go up any higher. That's not as fast as I can go, but what's going to happen here? You're going to hit it? Yeah, it's going to hit it. Wow, okay. It's taking some pretty cool chips off back here. I'll tell you that. Alright. Wow. Oh, nice mess. Interesting chips, so let me tell you. Well, that finish doesn't look too great. It does and it doesn't. Maybe it's... I'm going to take it down like just a fraction. Yeah, chips flying everywhere. I can also try the power feed. Yeah, that's okay. There you go, mirror finish. It's got some marks in it. I probably should use cutting fluid, but just as I suspected, this thing is insane. Alright, I wasn't even at full RPM, right? Nah, I see some lines in it, but yes, definitely a nice finish. Take it out. Wow. So, I don't know. Oh, there, I'm kind of looking the camera so you can kind of see it. This will be fun to play with, mess with RPMs, try cutting fluid. Wow. Nice. Ugh, you see the paints all over the things. So I'll put a link in the description to it. Banggood, this was like $60-ish for the arbor, the head, and 10 inserts. You can get just this thing. I forgot what it was. It was really cheap, $16 or something. I'll put a link to that. And the inserts and stuff. So like my other one, you can make your own arbor, or if you want to spend the money or find the arbor separately someplace else. But this is cool. I'm going to really enjoy this thing, and it'll be fun to actually try this on some steel. Alright, that's a chunk of 1/2 inch 1018 that I have in there. Angled the camera, and I think the lighting's good. What happens if I turn this on? It kind of floods it out, so don't do that. But the second I turn on the mill, the top light's going to come on. It might mess it up. Not too bad. So you can kind of see already the finish. Ignore that. That's another groove. So I got to take this down and pretty far on there. Take it off a little bit. So taking it up to almost full speed here. And take it down till I just hit. There it is. Back it off. Okay, there it is. A little bit of my kerosene oil mix. I'm doing this one by hand cranking, so not sure how deep a cut you can make, but as usual, the camera always picks up grooves and things that the eye can't see. But I'll take it out. Where is there it is. Handle for the vise. Pull that up. Yeah, that, ladies and gentlemen, feels like glass. Let me look in the camera and see what angles I can hit so you can kind of see the finish. So yeah, I'm really thrilled. Yeah, you can kind of angle it slowly. You can freeze the thing, but I am very happy with that. Wow. So like I said, if I got to take this down to 3/8, this is the cutter I'm going to use. Pretty nice. The other thing is, let me disengage this. You can still, yeah, you can see the, ooh, why aren't you releasing there? You can see the head here, and a lot of playing I did with these inserts. I had this off of all of them, and this guy was upside down without the arbor on the comparator stand and a indicator, dial indicator on them. Every one of these guys was on the money, except one of them was 1.5 thousandths too far. And the interesting thing was, no matter what I did with these inserts, you can take it out, rotate it, put it in, do whatever you want, it lands back in the exact same spot. It was just mind-blowing. I did take the insert out and I looked at it, and the part that goes around on the bottom had burrs on it. So flat jeweler's file, take all the burrs off of them, put them back on, still landed in the exact same spot. So did play with these guys, and I wasn't getting any tilt or any modifications anymore. Like I said, one of them was messing things up and it no longer did it, so it might have been because of the burr there. I did see on the corner here and the opposite corner burrs, so filed those down and put it all back together and exact same spot. So what I did was, I couldn't do anything to make them match the one that poked out too far. So you can kind of see there's a paper shim in there. I just put a piece of paper in there and cranked it down, and you can feel it going through the paper, cutting into it on the sharp edge. But now all of them are right on the money. They're within less than 1/2 tenth of thou, for what it's worth. I don't think it matters where they are. You just put them together and let it go. But so that was some more messing around I did, and I guess off camera I'll be making my own arbor here. Can you even see the top of the arbor? Yeah, there it is. You can see it poking out because I'm bottomed out here in the ER32, and I don't want to spend my time grinding this thing off. So pretty much I love this guy, and now just thinking of it too, if some of the insert holders I make, I want a round in here to make it look good, and this should do the round. A 10mm round is pretty nice. And the inserts that I showed in a few videos ago, making the round insert hurler, turns out those are 10mm and these are 10mm also. So I have two sets of same size insert. The other ones from that video though were a lot rounder than these. This is very sharp, so I'd be curious to swap these guys out with the others, but I'm not going to bother spending my time doing that since I have aluminum ones coming. And be curious, I'll probably shoot another video here in the future when those come on what those inserts do on aluminum. But this is killer for $16. I'm thrilled.